Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Jim, this is Ricky, and today we are reviewing the X theme from ThemeCo. It's available on ThemeForest, and I have tried well over 100 WordPress themes over the last 7 years. I'm a little bit obsessive about getting the websites to look and function just right. And when I discovered X theme, I guess about 1.5 years ago, I have switched completely and entirely to X theme. It's the only theme I use on all my new sites. So we want to show you some of the websites that we've built with X theme to show you some of the different ways that they can look, all with the same theme. Okay, so let's go to the computer. It's a little bit bouncy there, sorry. So this website, this is Income School. This is our website. And what we like about it on this website is that it has this strip of, what is this called at the top? The carousel.
Shoot. Yeah.
The post carousel at the top. So,
which is, to me, I look at the slider below it, and I think that's the carousel, because carousel's kind of like,
oh yeah,
you know, a carousel goes in a circle. So that, don't get confused. That is the slider.
Yes.
The carousel's across the top.
So like I use this on my knife website. I bought this website a couple of years ago and I made a couple tweaks that dramatically improved it right off the bat. And then I installed X theme on it, and it saw a 20% increase in my affiliate sales because I put this post carousel at the top, you know, the best pocket knife, best survival knife, best multi-tool, etc. And so it's putting all these main articles right at the top. So if you come into this is how the website gets all its traffic, is this. It's the knife laws for all the states. So what I saw is way too many people were coming in, seeing the knife laws for their website and bouncing. But now with this design, the very first thing you see is additional pillar content. And like I said, 20% bump just by making that one tweak, just switching the theme and bang, which is cool because I never see that. Nobody really cares.
And that makes a lot of sense for a site like this, where people are coming in from, they're looking for specific content when they search it on Google. And so they're coming into an article that article isn't going to point them to any sort of product to buy. Mm-hmm. And so now what you've done is you've intrigued them by putting your best articles with your best products right up across the top. And, that draws them in. It may not be so necessary if your site has, if the articles that are drawing people in are
the paid ones, the ones that are getting you money. The ones that
are going to actually earn you some money.
Right.
But we love this for Knife Up and several other sites, including, as you saw, Income School.
Because it fits our philosophy, but that a lot of people, when they're creating these niche sites, they're making every single article about making money. Right. It's like best float tubes, best fly rods, best waders, and it makes a super spammy website that Google never really trusts because it's just heavy affiliate.
Right.
And that's not our philosophy. Our philosophy is to make really super useful websites, and about 20% of the articles are the money makers that are recommending products. So it works really, really well for us. But the cool thing about X theme is it's not, it's one theme, but they have something called stacks that's basically just different designs within the theme that just with one click you can do. So let's take a look. I'll send you the computer again. So both of these websites are very similar, built with X theme. You can see the design is pretty similar. But then let's go also to this. This is my subscription website for photographers. It's also built with X theme. And it looks completely and totally different. See, like these counters and stuff, that's built in. Like this button here, it's built in. So you don't have to, all these little icons and stuff built in. Everything, all of this stuff is built into the plugin. So you can do really cool, beautiful looking designs without like coding different things and installing a million plugins. I think it's super cool. And then you can also design what each page looks like with a drag and drop editor. So this is just an example. It's the same theme here, but you'll look down here. I've set up this like
a block grid.
Yeah, block grid, just using X theme. And so it's it's pretty cool that you can do things like that just on the fly without installing like, oh, I need to do this new plugin, need to do that new plugin. And so I really like that. Now, the fear I always have when you get something like this that controls a lot of your website, you're designing articles and stuff with it, is what happens 5 years from now when you decide to switch WordPress themes? Do you now have to go back to all of your posts and totally redesign them? The awesome thing with Xtheme is no, because their plugin called Cornerstone comes with a theme, and so you can just keep Cornerstone, change your theme, and you're good to go. So I really like that I don't feel locked into Xtheme, even though I've kind of locked myself in because I just put it on all my websites.
Yeah. Well, and Cornerstone is that it's a plugin that comes built in to Xtheme. It's made to work perfectly with Xtheme, so you don't have to worry about it breaking down or causing problems. But that is the drag and drop editor that Jim was talking about.
Right.
It's the Cornerstone plugin, and it really is drag and drop. You make your grids, you make whatever you want to, again in a drag and drop style, which is awesome for people who either you don't want to get another weird plugin, and you don't know how to do HTML code to create tables and things like that. We don't want to mess with that. So I love it. I love that it's totally built in.
Yeah. Last thing that I have to say, at least about Xtheme, is the speed. I really obsess about this. My websites are getting lots and lots and lots of traffic. And so if they're too heavy, too bulky, too slow, I definitely notice it. And when I tweak everything, when I get a site going, I can get it to load under 1 second using Xtheme. And so that's really exciting to see, because often the most feature-rich themes are also the most bloated and slow themes. And I don't know exactly what they're doing, but it's loading fast. So that's really cool. We're just gushing about this. Are there any negatives? I keep thinking this is going to sound like a paid ad, and it's not.
It's not at all a paid ad. In fact, they're not paying us at all to say these things. But I really do love Xtheme. I haven't found anything in Xtheme that I really hate. My first blog, I paid for a theme. I paid too much for a theme, honestly. A lot of good themes out there, you're going to pay $100 or more. And that is one of my favorite things about Xtheme. It's like $63, $64.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. And
you get all the updates.
Yeah.
You get all the updates. The only negative to that $63 is it's per site. You can't use it on multiple sites. But still, I mean, to get all the updates and future versions, I'll take it.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. And to me, it looks crisp. It looks great. I guess I would say the one thing I don't like, and maybe this is something that I can change on my site. But I don't necessarily love, like, on your blog post, the way that they space out from one paragraph to the next. I don't love how it's spaced on some of our articles.
Yeah.
And so because of that, to me, it's not as easy to read, because it doesn't look like they have like a 1.5 spacing between paragraphs. That may be something that we can customize, and I just haven't done it.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's available in the customizer. I think you got to put code in that for it. But the cool thing with their support is they're very, very attentive to their support. Right. And so you can go in and ask something like that, and they'll just say, hey, put this custom code in, just this is where to paste it. And I've done that more than a dozen times. And they always come back with like an actually helpful response. But I agree with you. I wish they would allow you to much more easy way to control that space between paragraphs. I found that annoying as well.
Yep. But really, I love that you can do so many different things. There's the different stacks, and even for any individual stack. I mean, if I remember right, your Improved Photography Plus, that's a single page navigation, is on the Ethos stack, which is the same stack as all of our other sites, but it's a different setup on that stack. I mean, you can go any direction you want to. I could be wrong. Maybe it's not Ethos. But.
Yeah, it's just like, look at these. These are all demos of they look completely different, but it's all the same theme. And they all have the sample content. So often you'll see a theme, you're like, oh, this looks so cool. You'll buy it, and then it never really looks like that because they don't give you the sample content. This will give you the sample content so you can make it look exactly like this with the same text and everything, and then you just start editing it. Okay, well, we didn't really succeed in stopping gushing about it. But we really do like the theme. If you want to read our full review, it is at incomeschool.com/X. And we got a lot there for you if you're interested in starting a blog to earn income from it. That's what Income School is all about. You can read, I have an article on there about how I earned almost $150,000 last year just from Amazon Associates. And if you're interested in starting a blog that's going to make money, go to incomeschool.com/start. That's incomeschool.com/start. We wrote a 10-page, step by step by step. This is how you build the blog, get traffic, and start earning money from it passively. So pretty cool.
Absolutely.
See ya.